Hello everyone, we're here with some Minecraft with Con64.
Oh, Freddy. I gotta clean up a mess with it.
Oh, good luck. Music is well loud. This is well a song in general. Let me see. Yay. I'm just gonna do that with the music. Alright, I need to cut. Where did I put the stone cutter to now? Oh, yes. So I think tonight's focus, we need to get material so I can build.
Alright, what materials do you need?
I need deep slate.
You have a shit ton of deep slate.
I use a lot so far. Like every single house is a deep slate roof. Each one is like 3 to 4 stacks of stairs. But yeah, I could check Tom real quick.
I'll head over there for you.
Well, I got nothing to work with. I need bricks and deep slate. Yeah, it has to be cobbled deep slate. Oh, and just so I'm specific, it needs to be cobbled deep slate. So how's FF7 Rebirth Hard Mode going for you?
Oh, fine. We'll be doing chapter 12 today after Minecraft, probably. And then it's chapter 13 and 14 the weekend. I don't think it'll. Hopefully I can get them both done one day, but then we gotta do all the VR missions and blah blah blah. So hopefully there's a shot of finishing all this weekend.
Me, I beat 3 games this week.
Nice.
Rhythm as an account of beating. For my April Fools, I decided to make my stream an educational stream. So I beat all of Mario early year games, so like Fun with Numbers, Fun with Legends, and Preschool.
So basically, you thought you had such a great idea with your April Fool's prank that you never did, that you decided to just do it anyway.
Yeah. It's just been one day.
I
only
can
took-
respect that.
It only took me 2 hours.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked.
Well, I had to return to the one game the next day because I was also doing retro achievements. And you had to let the game run for like so long for one of them. Then after that, I decided to play Uniracers for the Super Nintendo. And I'm getting so close to getting this one achievement, but I'm yet so far. And it's basically almost perfection I have to do for it.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, the fun stuff.
Oh yeah, the fun stuff.
In the first race, I have to do 30 rolls and 30 twists.
Okay.
So basically, I need to hold R, hold right, and hit A and B at the same time, but yet then just hold A. I'm sorry, hold B. And I need to do that over and over 30 times.
Alright.
That makes it so my unicycle will do a roll and it will twist at the same time. It will do it just fast enough that I can land both of them at the same time on the straight track. I was doing some practice before Minecraft. I'm getting to like 27 times. Oh, and this race is only 25 seconds long. That is where some of the complications come in. And on top of all that, I have to win the race.
Why is the font on the Minecraft one so different?
It's part of the April Fool's gag.
Oh.
It's called the Poisonous Potato Update.
Alright. Why am I not surprised? You're being attacked by Phantom.
Point, Phantom. Not Phantom,
Well, it's only going to increase from here.
I'll go to sleep after I finish this roof.
No problem.
Oh, I'm gonna say like 8 stacks of stairs per roof.
Let's see. Pretty sure. Yeah, you need cobbled deep slate.
Yes.
All right, we've got fuck tons. We've got 3 full chests of cobbled deep slate. What do you need me to bring you?
Bring the 1. Actually, I'm at 59 now. 2 stacks so I can finish this roof I'm working on now.
2 stacks?
I'm almost done with it. I got a couple as well.
I'll bring a whole shulker box of cobbled deep slate.
Alright, the next we need is bricks.
We should have plenty of bricks.
Even after I built 4 houses out of bricks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. 3. The 4th one is just framed out.
Alright, I'm bringing the shulker box. Sleep.
Oh, I also started a playthrough of Paper Mario.
Roger that. You promised you would sleep.
I said after I was done with the roof.
Yeah, but you're building it at night. That's silly. Alright. I'm putting the shulker box over here.
Move my saw over to here then.
Oh, no, here, I'll just bring it over there.
No. It's actually closer to do it this way. No.
I insist. Alright, I voted back down.
Thank you. I haven't almost stacked yet.
Let me double check Priscilla's room, because I might be done with this house.
Then the next one you need to focus on is getting bricks. Or locating them at least.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I need to make like I need to make this bigger. Okay, I need to. Let me see. I wish I remembered how to just teleport to Admin City really quick, so I wanted to check something, but I need to make...
Do you have a home for it?
No. I don't do them fancy, schmancy homes. Okay, I think, honestly, her room is done if I just get this faucet. Tripwire hook. Okay, perfect. I need like if I put it there, and I need the faucet
And wait, you're going to have 2 houses to decorate.
Yeah.
Do we get to see the inside of this house I'm building now?
That I actually don't know.
I'll have to imagine no.
I don't believe we can enter that. Actually, I could be wrong.
Just make a storage facility.
What I could do is something like this. Yeah, that.
Is anyone in chat brave enough to hop on and help us?
What?
Government materials, building, the whole shebang.
Let's- Can't
Yeah.
do my ingenious idea.
Help do the thinking for Con.
Mm. Thinking.
Hey, that fire glove for Con has come in handy multiple times.
Okay, that, you know what? Fuck it. That'll do. We'll make that it. Okay, I need a bucket.
Please?
What?
Nothing.
That'll do. That'll do. That's fine. Need a bucket. Mr. Bucky. Posso papar, mamma, Mr. Bucky.
Alright, I found some bricks. Not much. But it'll give me like the first floor of a house.
Well, we we've got a bunch of clay here for me to go cook with. Where's the bucket? Give me the bucket. I mean, you're talking about this whole chest of brick?
The whole chest, yeah?
The one up there?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't see that one. I saw one that had a few in it. I'm still having beaten Terraria multiplayer with you all.
Bro, like, you missed out.
Hey, I was still for that final boss fight.
Then you did do Terraria.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you didn't make it.
No, I said I enjoyed.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah. It was definitely enjoyable.
Oh no, we did finish. I had to fight that boss by myself for a bit.
A lot of that turned into just don't die. Don't be the last one to die. Just live.
Yeah.
And we're just respawning and dying, getting nursed, respawning, dying, nursed. It was great.
I think I only died once that entire fight.
I don't remember the fight well enough. Definitely, if I was focused on my YouTube as much as I am now, I would have had the entire thing spotted. Which I'm happy to say that because of Rebirth, just yesterday I qualified for the final part of the partner program on YouTube, so now my videos can be monetized with ads.
Congrats.
That was a lot of work. But honestly, the biggest push was from the Tifa date video I put out. I got like 15,000 views on that one. Alright, sleepy time.
Hold on.
Yeah, Super Mario RPG is definitely... I think that's still going to be the first game we do when we do our Square Enix Marathon eventually.
So recommended.
Yeah, even though I won't be able to do the remake, I think doing the original
No,
will probably be preferred.
Original still holds up very well. The only thing it doesn't have is some of the additional stuff that they added in the remake. But it's still a really great game to play.
Stuff like needed, or is
No.
it just like this is really nice addition?
It made some parts of the game too easy.
I heard that, like, the only spoiler alert that I did know about was that they made it really easy to do, I guess, the multi-jump that you do. That you could just, like, jump on, like, it's like 100 times you can jump on an enemy's head or something for multiplier damage.
Yeah, I still couldn't do it.
I guess they made it way easier in their remake.
Yeah, I think they opened up the frames that yeah, you can do it. But it turns into like almost a 6-frame window, stuff like that. In the original.
Yeah, can you say anything without spoiling it? Probably not. But yeah. So another like hilarious thing that I've gotten involved with because of Rebirth is just how silly the I've discovered that the fandom is. on like Twitter and shit. Like I never knew how toxic that fan base is.
Come on, you speedrun the game. You dealt with the other speedrunners.
Yeah, that's the speedrun community. That's a different kind of toxicity. Like we're talking people that are so obsessed with like a Cloud and Aerith shit that they'll like completely ignore everything about the game just so they can have their shit. It's the craziest thing I've ever heard. Like I've seen people make statements that are just so mind-bogglingly dumb. I don't even know what to say.
Have I not trained you enough?
No, like this is beyond. Like there are people who are complaining. There are people who are complaining when they posted like something with featuring Cloud, Tifa, and Barrett, like the original trio. And people are saying, you know, like take Tifa out and put Aerith in, and that's the original trio. And it's just like, huh? And one of their justifications is the concept art. Like, oh, Aerith was created first. Like Tifa as a character was basically supposed to be Sephiroth. Like, you've heard this, I'm sure. Like, it was supposed to be Sephiroth's brother was supposed to be, or Sephiroth's sister was supposed to be Aerith at one point.
Oh, okay. I actually never heard that one before.
You didn't actually know that? So,
No.
in the original concept art, there was only the character of Tifa, and it was like gonna be a childhood friend of Cloud's. Sephiroth was gonna be our best friend, and it was gonna be like Tifa's sister or brother was Sephiroth. And then they split Tifa into two people, Tifa and Aerith. And they're using that concept art, which is still says Tifa as the original name of the character, to say that Aerith was made first. Like the character that became Aerith was made first, therefore original part of the original trio. And it's like, do these people not know that concept art does not count?
You know,
when the game was released?
You know, I have a counter for this. So who's first, Adam or Eve?
Can I say they're both fictional?
My point. But who's first?
I don't know. It doesn't really matter, does it? Because
there we go.
Story. That's what matters, right? It's just shit like that just boggles my mind. It's so mind blowing. And then they try to say that Cloud and Tifa never like become a couple when that's literally how Advent Children portrays them. It's just the dumbest thing in the history of fandom. I just can't believe these people.
Now, how much detail can I talk with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth at the moment?
The embargo has been lifted. Like the entire month of what was it, March? Were we just in March, April, yeah. Was no spoiler. The embargo has been lifted. We can speak freely of FF7
Okay,
Rebirth.
I need to talk end game. Like the end of the game,
okay.
after the final boss.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright,
After
Cloud.
the final boss. Okay.
Yeah. Cloud's state of mind is so messed up at that point.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely, 100%. Like he's full on Jenova, Cloudaroth possessed. You know, he's possessed by Jenova at that point. That's why while everybody else is crying, he is smiling. You know.
Well, he also had a look-see into another dimension as well.
Yeah, that's all stuff that I'm not gonna worry about until the third game, because it's all just way too much to worry about, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Freddy.
No, I got so lucky with that final boss fight when I did beat it finally. I was on that fight for 2 hours.
Jesus.
But wanna know why?
Sure. Well, hit me with it.
The last thing that he does when he does like the whispers and crowds and stuff around him, I couldn't stagger him fast enough.
Oh, okay. The thing I did for that is while I was dodging with Cloud, I saved up Ray of Judgment uses for Aerith, and that did it.
Yeah, even Ray of Judgment wasn't doing fast enough for me. I got so lucky. I did quick luck.
Okay.
I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna try this. Maybe I need to use magic, something out of the box for me. It was the only spell I had too. I didn't have no fire, no thunder, no wind, no nothing.
Did you try, like, are you trying to do hard mode before hard mode or what?
Well, I did use items in the fight.
You didn't use items? Or
No,
you
I did. I did.
Oh, okay.
This because I could probably do it with magic as well, but just so I can get through the fight consistently.
I think I still hoarded all my shit.
In a residential area.
Like, I think I still ended the game with, like, basically 10 elixirs, all that shit. I'm
Well, see.
so stingy when it comes to using my items.
Well, remember, I had random material on my characters.
Yeah. Like,
So like, I didn't have a build. I just had whatever I've just tossed at them.
see, that's just kind of weird. Like,
But
I at least had a three-party materia
See?
setup.
see, but here's the thing. So do I. Spread out between all my characters, though. I probably could re-equip everyone and have everyone with their own unique build. Now, in for hard mode.
I mean, you could do that for sure.
See, I was thinking for the future.
Yeah, I'm thinking for the speed run, it's probably gonna end up being Cloud, Tifa, and Yuffie, because I think Yuffie's just quicker to get her shit. Aerith just takes too long, I think, to get her get to a good spot, ATB wise and shit.
Yeah.
All about the speed run is quick ATB and quick move.
Now I have a question.
Barret, you know what? I'd have to look at Barret. Like, Barret might be a great helper with staggering and is to be a pretty good magic user, so he might take, like, Yuffie's spot. But I'm not sure yet.
Now here's the question. When you do the speed run, will it be from like a fresh file?
Well, of course it's a fresh file.
Okay.
How would you do? Like, otherwise you're doing New Game Plus.
Yeah,
which
well.
is always boring to me. Like, New Game Plus is, it's kind of meh. Yeah, I don't think Barret's very strong, but he does have some good moves of like step, like because the thing about Barret, he has one of the only like big stagger building moves with focus shot. So like if you could do Cloud, Tifa, and Barret, then that's 3 characters with a stagger builder, right?
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if that's gonna be like the optimum setup. The only issue will come in, like, and it won't be that hard, but like when you do the party splits, like I'm gonna enjoy routing, Slade by the way, I'm gonna enjoy routing the speedrun to a point of where these characters have this materia set up. And like, because like, in theory, let's say we don't use Barret. It's gonna be set up for the Dyne fight, right? And then Kate says it's gonna be set up for the Yin and Yang fight. If he's not like optimal for speedrun. Okay, I gotta see it. Like,
It's fine. Let's Final Fantasy 7 talk again. Alright. So, when are you going to be starting this marathon?
No idea.
Alright. Now, I have a question for the game criteria.
Okay.
Alright. So, it has to be just published by Square Enix?
I mean, does it say Squaresoft or Square Enix on the box?
Let me double check for you.
I would think like that would be the only thing like technically necessary, right? Like it would fall under a list of games.
But see, they also published the first Breath of Fire.
Okay, does it say Squaresoft on it?
I'm trying to find a good box art of it.
Yeah, like what I'm gonna do when I go through the game exit is I'm gonna we're gonna go let's see, how does the game start? Like what's our first boss again? Oh god.
Yes, it does.
Okay, then that would count. God, what's the first boss of the game?
Which one?
Oh, in Materia Keeper, but well, that's with Sephiroth. I mean, with the party. In Rebirth, I'm talking about, like, with the Rebirth routing. Zalem, right. Okay, so we would do Zalem boss fight, right? Yeah, first actual boss is Zalem. So what I would do, obviously Cloud is the party member we have to have. Like, that is just, like, the original. So, I think... I'm assuming Tifa's gonna be a mainstay just for how much damage she can dish out during stagger, but I'm gonna like play with every character. So at that point, we only have Barret and Aerith, right? Yuppie doesn't appear yet. So we would see what's the fastest like method of killing between Cloud Tifa, Barret, Cloud Tifa, Aerith, and then try it with Cloud, Aerith, Barret, and see if that's worthwhile, right?
Go on, I know what you...
We would definitely not have Blizzara by then, unless Blizzara is by default given to us. Like, do we have Blizzara by default? I honestly don't even remember our default materia layout. I don't think we would get a level up by then, no. Like, that's the thing with speedrunning. We probably won't get much of that. Like, that's the one thing that we're gonna have to definitely also look at is just where do we get experience from? It's gonna be obviously mostly bosses, but are there any enemies that we can quickly grab or kill that might be worth doing it with?
I just had a stupid idea for a category.
Oh god, here we go.
Queen Blood percent.
I knew you were gonna say Queen Blood percent. No, what would that be? Would we have to collect all the cards, or just do the side quest?
You have to do the whole shebang of the side quest. I don't think it's possible to get all the cards in normal, is it?
Yeah. Yes.
I have a question. Do you have all the cards?
I do, yes.
Do you get achievement for getting all the cards?
No. I was surprised. No,
Oh.
I did not get an achievement.
Maybe
The
I
game
did.
does notify you, though. Like, when you go into your card list, it says, you've collected all the cards. And that's it.
I'm going to look now.
Kate becomes, like, available too late, I think. But he does join the party at, like, the same level as everybody. So it might be worth a swap to Kate's, but I'm not sure. I have a sneaking feeling it's just gonna be either Aerith for Arcane Ward to pressure the enemy, to pressure the bosses quickly, or Yuffie with Doppelganger.
Arcane Ward is
Oh,
OP.
casually, I mean, there's a lot of builds you can do casually.
Cloud Aerith Red.
Like, I I currently use like Cloud, Tifa, and Red. Red is a great support character. He does a lot of healing and has really good defense. And then he's also like my main magic user. Then Cloud is a mix of both magic and physical, and then Tifa's purely punch. She's one punch girl.
No, she's Omi Strike girl.
Only what?
Omi Strike.
Oh, I mean, but that is basically one punch. I'm in the server. What do you mean, can I? What? Are you asking if you can join the server?
If they're trustworthy, I can do the waitlist myself, Colin.
I mean, it's their first time chatting, so no.
Oh. Okay. That's why I stated the way I did. I don't have your chat up at the moment, so I couldn't see.
It's all good. It's all good. So yeah, right now it's limited to people who have been around for a little while. You know.
Yeah, we had some issues in the past.
Let's see, okay, so this is. Wow, you did finish that house.
Like I said, I'm really good at I'm just doing some tiny details here and there. I need some deep slate. That's what I was going for. Hey, Colin, I was not joking. I was saying you're gonna have 2 full houses. Wait, I was going.
Yeah, I'm plugging up your wall at the moment.
Oh, I was gonna fix it after this house.
Okay, then I'll leave you to that. I'll put
Good.
the dirt back.
Okay, that's thinking you can still do the inside decorations and stuff. I said do like all the inside floors and stuff for this house, so you got time on this one yet?
All right. So then, I don't think. Yeah, I think that house you made. There's nothing in games for reference. So I'm just gonna have to make shit up. Sleepy time. We're building under Junon right now, Ripple.
What? I was caught on ground Junon.
You on the server. Unfortunately.
Hey, he's a big help.
I know. Dude, I can't believe that it takes 3 minutes to do that. Holy shit. I didn't know that individual player rollback was a thing. That's kind of cool.
Well, for what?
It just says so I assume by the name that let's say a random person joins and they do things that are unruly, then he could just roll back that individual's, whatever that individual did, without affecting anybody else. That's actually really sick.
So, you can just make all...
If we had more helpers and maybe a couple, what would you call it, like skin mod packs, who would be doing like remake/rebirth. But for now, with our limited budget, let's say, we're just doing the OG.
Please don't say the word budget at the moment.
budget.
No, please. Like, seriously, please.
I know, right? I know how you feel, buddy. Well, I mean, if we were to do Rebirth, we'd have mod packs that would do, like, the grinding and mining for us, you know? We could make, like, this house the mayor's house.
Alright, time to dig up the floor.
Dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole.
Oh, lovely.
What'd you do?
No, it's not what I did. It's just what I just discovered.
What did you discover?
There's a open gap underneath the grass here.
Oh, okay.
Just makes it more annoying to work with.
Like, this is the biggest scale we've done for actual homes and shit so far. Yeah, I think that it's a fine change that they basically didn't hide the fact that it's a rebuild, but because I think they assumed that everybody who lived there got wiped out, so who would care and who would bother, right?
So that is kind of freaky how they went to so much detail to rebuild every single thing.
Yeah.
Like, how did they know that there was a piano in Tifa's room?
That's a great question. It does make you wonder why, you know?
And who is the project manager on that one? Like, that would not be Palmer. Maybe Hojo? Maybe that's how he was gathering them when they were in the helicopter with him?
Children character changes in the remake? I guess I don't see that. I really don't see any Avid children in any of the characters at that point. They feel just like the original characters to me.
So, do you think we'll see part 3 in like 2 years?
Less, I think.
Because I'm thinking they have essentially the entire world map, besides like a few places here and there detailed out. Now it's just filling in with stuff.
It shouldn't take that long, I would assume. Yeah, no, like, there's 0 changes, it's just additions. And we won't know, like, obviously no spoilers for certain parts, but we won't know everything about how the ending, quote unquote, changes anything, if it does at all, right? Until part 3 comes out. I mean, that you can't get rid of. It's not like you can play. I mean, some people, I'm sure this is their first time playing FF7 in the remake series, right? But I'd say for the majority, it is not. But personally, I have a better experience with that knowledge of the original, just to enjoy all those little nostalgic details. Well, some people are going with Reclaim as the third game. I don't know, that doesn't sound very good to me. They already used Reunion for Crisis Core.
I think Redemption.
Redemption? That's better than Reclaim. But if they didn't use Reunion already for the Crisis Core remake or remaster, I would have 100% said Reunion.
That or Rejoined.
Yeah, it's just gonna be Final Fantasy. Definitely not an R word. It's just they're just gonna completely throw it out their window.
Final Fantasy VII FU Edition.
Yeah, Final Fantasy VII Final Fantasy VII Super 64.
Oh, so I'm doing the retro achievement for Paper Mario, right?
Aren't you glad we didn't use an R? But I think what they set up in Remake and Rebirth leaves us for a lot of enjoyment to come in part 3. Just so many places still to explore. And for me, at least story-wise, the best parts of the game are to come. So.
Where did you come from? Oh, from the Raptors.
Oh, by the way, you know about the Arc animated series, right?
Oh, I need to watch that before I lose Paramount Plus.
It's actually really good. It has no right to be as good as it is. I'm shocked.
Look at the voice actors they have for it.
The worst? Oh, the list. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they all do a really good job, but I mean, I'm gonna fucking say it. That animated series has no right to be as good as it is, and it's really fucking good.
Oops. Too many chops.
No riz, bro. No riz.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth revised.
Well, we kind of have to assume, like, from the beginning of the game, you know, where we start with Zack and we see Aerith and Barret getting, like, they're either unconscious or dead, right? Like, but Red's unconscious, he wakes up and brings down the helicopter, he dies. So we're assuming that in that dimension, right, they're either captured or killed, right?
We need to mention where Jesse lives.
Where who lives?
Jesse.
Oh, what about Jesse?
We need to mention where she lives.
Where does she live?
Like, we should have one. That's what I'm saying.
You lost me.
Like, we had Biggs in one dimension.
Uh-huh.
Instead of
Well,
Don.
that's the thing. The weird thing is, like, that's our Big. So the Bigs we played with somehow ended up in a different world, along with Zack. So, like, that whole thing is gonna be interesting to see what they do with it, if anything.
Oh.
They can't set it up like
Oh.
that and not do something with it.
Imagine having a party of Zack, Biggs, and Aerith.
I don't know what Biggs would do.
Give him a gun, he can look like Barrett.
Yeah, I think that honestly, what they're gonna do, Exit. There's gonna be a dimension where everybody lives. Then there's gonna be many situations. We don't know. It's not 24/7. Is but it's just a couple times. Alright, we gotta sleep. We're overrun. We're overrun.
It's more like 23/7.
I just find it hilarious how people, I just find it hilarious how many people don't understand just even the original game at all on Twitter. It's just mind-boggling to me.
I bet I'm one of the lucky few.
And the people who are the fucking most butthurt are those that are so upset that Nojima, one of the character designer and writer of the song that Aerith sings at the Gold Saucer date, right? He came out and clarified it's not a love song to Cloud. It's basically you could call it a love song to everybody, but it's more like an appreciation song to everyone she's met along the way, including like her mom, Zack, Cloud, Tifa Bear, everybody, right?
I need more wood. Need more lights up here. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was gonna try to do the streams. But yeah, no, just the fandom. I never knew that such a toxic fan base could exist until I experienced it on Twitter. It's crazy. Some people are just out of their mind. Like if he came, like in the same token, if he came out and said yes, it's absolutely a love song from Aerith to Cloud, I'd be like, okay. You accept what the dev says and moves on, right? Like that's what I've had to do for a while, right? Like as much as I dislike some characters and some aspects of Crisis Core, right? Like the biggest turnoff for me is how Zack meets Aerith in the same exact way that Cloud does, right? It's like you gotta accept what they say is canon, you know? I mean, they have said that in the past, and that's fine. In a lot of their material since then, though, especially Nojima's like books and novels that, all these people are coming out of the fucking woodworks, are just quoting all these books and shit. And it's like, man, these folks really dive deep, which is cool to see. No, I don't think we're ever gonna get closure on that with FF16. I'll be honest. I don't think we're gonna get that.
With what?
Did you play FF16?
Yeah, I beat it.
Okay, then like whether like the characters are alive or if the story is a real story, etc. You know.
I think going off based what I've seen for the ending when I played it, I think Clive wrote down his adventures in a diary.
That's a good thought.
It's how I looked at it. Like,
I didn't think of it in that sense, but that's not a bad way of looking at it. Or Joshua did, one of the two.
no, I
I
think
see Clive as a diary kind of person.
Well,
but
I think-
see Joshua doing it.
no, I think towards the end of the game, like he did like a lot of the side stuff. Like he was talking about how he wanted to sit down and wait.
Huh.
If I remember correctly.
I don't remember that.
Like it was just like a off.
Dude,
What
like,
it was a
if they
one
were
liner.
all Chadley Simulator, oh, that would make, you know how many people would be so upset, including myself. Like, oh, guys.
You wanna know how you get Coin mad?
Hmm.
At the beginning of part 3, Tifa is dead and Aerith is alive.
I mean, that would just kind of be we're in a different dimension now. I mean, sure.
And the other dimension just went boom.
They're building up for a really good part 3, though. I think. Like Rebirth was insanely good. I don't think there's anybody that's gonna dispute how good Rebirth was. Overall, it's really good.
I do have a question. And it's more from the original because you haven't seen it yet.
Okay.
What convinced us to go to that snow town?
We're just pursuing Sephiroth, remember? So, like, in the original, we're in the
Like-
City of the Ancients. Like, okay, so it's a blink and you miss it moment, especially if you haven't played the game in a while. But so, okay, so we go to the City of the Ancients, Sephiroth kills Aerith, right? And we spend the night
Boils.
talking. Stop it. So, well, no, we're not, motherfucker. You're gonna interrupt me every time I try to answer that question.
So, every time you say that part, I will.
Okay. What are you talking? Anyway, so once we're done, like, you know, we swap to disc 2, right? And then we load it back up. We walk out of the house and it's daylight. Cloud kind of grabs his head and it scrolls up to the northern part of the map and it shows like Sephiroth walking north. And so we're just pursuing Sephiroth from that point, and that's how we end up at Icicle Inn.
Okay.
Which I'm sure in like Rebirth, etc., they're gonna make it a bigger deal and a bigger moment, right?
And the hardest snowboarding course.
Okay, so
I need more wood and I need make torches.
This dog is in my way. These dogs are in my way.
Come on. Wanna know how you move the dog?
No, I'm not hitting the dog. I mean, they're okay. So they already like showed us that the snowboarding minigame was coming, right? Like if you go into Gold Saucer
Gotcha.
and you'll see like the snowboard thing being set up, right? So that gives me hope we're gonna get the snowboarding section, right? Okay, after getting the Keystone, what were the events with Keystone and Aerith leaving? So we go to we get the Keystone, then we go to the Temple of the Ancients, right? And then after the temple, and we attack Aerith, right? We punch the shit out of her, and then Tifa knocks us out. We have that dream with Aerith in
Rectify swamps?
the sleeping. No.
Oh, sorry.
We're talking about the original motherfucker.
Oh,
Like,
sorry.
oh, come on! Why are pillagers here? Go away! No! Bad pillagers!
Yeah, well,
Pleasant.
man, they didn't even come invited or anything. They just show up.
So anyway, so after we do the temple, we beat the shit out of her, we have that dream sequence. Where does Aqualung happen? Okay. It happens in two places. There's the Harpy random encounter in the desert by Gold Saucer, and then it's Genova Birth, Aqualung, which is the one that you're probably thinking of. Or the Gelnick if we really want to go there. True. Genova. I mean, sorry, it's Genova Life, not Genova Birth. Genova Life is in the City of the Ancients. City of the Ancients.
The one at end of disc 1.
Yeah, right after Eros is killed.
Oh, I won't say it.
Stop. You're a menace.
Oh, guess what I forgot. Oops.
Yeah, you can't combine the temple and the city together. They're definitely very distinctly different places.
I don't go.
I'm sorry. I will try to stream earlier. Never. Jesus.
Ever.
Never. Never once have you watched my run all the way through. Jeez. I gotta. We'll start doing earlier streams.
Yeah, I could probably see some more of it now.
Yeah, like they're like, you know what? Here's a funny thing. I can, like, every time I streamed, and like I made a point to stream early. Like, all right, we're gonna get this run going early. I would always die, and I'd have to do a second run, and that second run would either finish or what have you. It just always was that way. Every time I tried to stream early. Okay, so this is what we're doing. So this is like regular stone. Nope. Okay, I'm not. You know what? For Zephyr, I'm not gonna say what they did with it. Just for you, buddy. Even though the embargo's been lifted, I will make a point to not say anything.
Oh, can I see?
Not saying anything.
Can I change the topic to Paper Mario real quick so we don't exit me?
You can speak about whatever you want.
Alright. So, I have to say, trying to get all the info from the first boss and keeping yourself alive at a low level is very challenging. I had to take 4 extra turns in that fight. And I couldn't use items. That's all. So like I say, thank you everyone that is here at the moment watching.
Okay, I can talk again.
Okay. Why couldn't you talk before?
I was muted
Oh.
by my stream.
Oh.
So, like, okay. So, there's a lot to unpack there. So Tifa being, like, canonically Cloud's, like, love. Uh-oh. I need a milk before I go to town or I'm gonna cause a problem. Nick didn't even notice there's nothing to unpack. Where's a cow? I need a cow.
Colin, I know I gained some weight and I drink a lot of milk. Don't call me a cat.
I'm not talking about you. Sheep don't get milk, right? There are no sheep milk. They need sheep.
You need to get you have a tea.
What's the matter with you? Are you telling me that goats don't actually... No, sheep have no milk. There's definitely sheep's milk. Bullshit. Bullshit that sheep don't have milk. And I'm not having fucking almond milk. There's a cow.
How about oat milk?
God, what's wrong with you? Anyway.
I don't drink it, I just sell it.
So, like, what people, like, especially that I've seen in this toxic fandom, like, at least, Zephyr could be an Aerith fan while also acknowledging, like, objective reality, which is something I appreciate. But, like, so many people that I have these discussions with on Twitter, it's like, they don't understand the original story, or, like, it's almost like they're such a fan of the character, but they're not a fan of the game or the story itself, which is fine. You could not like a story, but like a character. Like, that's something that can definitely happen. But they try to mold the story to fit the niche to make their character more than they are for some reason. And I've always just been kind of driven by the story. Just keep me muted forever. So I mean, like the whole driving force of Cloud going to join Soldier, it's all Tifa driven. Like it's all Tifa driven. Like just to get I think it probably hits especially home for me because as a lot of you guys know, at least my story of like my crushes and like from elementary school to high school was like the same girl, and she just happened to also look a lot like Tifa. Not the tits, but you know, straight brown hair. Like, 'cause, you know, in the original PlayStation, it looks like she has brown hair, even though it's like canonically black hair, which is fine. But it was just like I kind of related to Cloud as a character in that sense. So that's probably why that story hits me so strongly. But there's all these driving forces, and like Cloud's been basically crushing on Tifa for the better part of his life. That's not gonna disappear after meeting Aerith for like a week. It's just not. Is Aerith a special person in their lives? For sure. and they develop a deep friendship. She developed I think they did a great job in Rebirth of expanding that friendship that Tifa and Aerith have. That, because if you remember the original, when Aerith dies, Tifa's like one of the most broken up about it.
Yeah.
All right, sleep.
Hold on.
So I think they did a great job in Rebirth of building, especially Aerith's connection with Red too. Like, that's a great thing. No, I think that because I think it's more like if Aerith does have love affection for Cloud, which she very well might, it's also projecting Zack onto Cloud, which we know that's a thing. We know that's a thing that she does, and she doesn't try to do it, but she does do it. Which is why it's kind of important in Advent Children that you do see at the end of Advent Children, Cloud or Zack and Aerith leaving together. So like they're together in the afterlife. Well, yeah, it kind of does, but then when they go through the live stream together, and this is also covered in a lot of novels and things after the fact, but basically that whole incident in the live stream, and this is just the original, they're building up for something way bigger with the remake and Rebirth. Just with the way Rebirth has already done the Cloud and Tifa story, it's way deeper connection in Rebirth than it was even in the original, right? But if you're just talking the original, especially in the novels, Cloud it was really a life-changing moment for Tifa to go through all that with him and bring him back to reality, and that's something that never goes away. And in Advent Children, they're considered a family together. And as I had this Twitter discussion with people, that they seem to forget that even in Advent Children, Cloud's only 23 and Tifa's 22. They're just a young couple trying to figure shit out still. They do the whole delivery service thing together, but Cloud's often busy because he's taking all these jobs and Tifa's running the bar. Right? And so it's just it has all this, and they're taking care of Denzel, which a lot of people in the fandom are it's Cloud and Tifa's kid. Number one, not old enough. As much as you guys, this is where the fandom kind of loses me a lot. It's they're trying to claim that Cloud and Denzel is Cloud and Tifa's kid. Not young enough, I should say. Not young enough.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, not young enough. When I said not old enough first, it was Cloud and Tifa weren't old enough yet for that to occur. Denzel's at least 6 at that point, because I think he's the same age as Marlene, who would be 6 in Advent Children. Cloud and Tifa haven't been together since they were 17. That just doesn't work, right? So, but he is their adopted kid, and they've been taking care of Marlene while Barrett's been away. So they are doing a family thing. And there's some lines in it, especially if there's if you watch the credits for Advent Children Complete, I think does this. There's a novel that talks about it, but how Cloud and Tifa never really have a day off together to be together. But at the end of the credits, it shows a scene where Cloud's driving, and he asks Tifa to take the day off, and he's gonna take the day off so they can be together. But the big part of Advent Children is the closure, because Cloud feels guilt for not only basically being the reason Zack died, but also for why Aerith died. He blames himself. So Advent Children just is the closure point of, hey, everything's gonna be okay. That's why Aerith talks to him and says everything's all right now, and then leaves with Zack. That's the canon story for everybody. Is Zack and Aerith get to be together, and Cloud and Tifa, Cloud can move on now. You don't have to feel guilty for what happened. What happened. Don't let it consume you. And I think that just shows their special connection in a different way. What's up?
Okay, so we didn't get to the part where Cloud gets Mako poisoning yet.
No, not in.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. That might be when he reconnects that other dimension with Zack and Aerith. It's during that sequence.
It could be. They could do that while he is not present here. Because that's kind of what they showed. I'm not going to spoil it for Zephyr, but they kind of showed the hopping between dimensions or our characters during like moments of unconsciousness, I guess, for lack of a better word. So I don't know. It's very likely that they might do something like that. And I could feel like, you know, Aerith is honestly on the. She's as big of a Cloud and Tifa shipper as anybody else. If you see the interactions between her and Tifa, I could fully see Aerith being a driving point to. I could see it kind of being Tifa and Aerith both helping Cloud from different perspectives. So, are you swimming under? What are you doing? Like, how are you? So yeah.
Oh, a beehive. Die.
Part. Go ahead, Zephyr. Go ahead. I'm trying to match this. Do my best. Like we just kind of, you know what? We fucked up here. I gotta pull this back. That's what I gotta do. I gotta pull this back if I'm gonna do that. You know, this is some detail that nobody will care about but me, but you know, and here we are.
Alright, I have a question. Zephyr, how far are you?
He reset at the date because he got the wrong date. He wanted the Aerith date, got the Tifa date. So he's chapter 12 starting over.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think there's enough details that we get to really there's not enough real details in Rebirth for that yet. Well, you said you reset. That was the words you used. You literally said you reset, motherfucker. Don't get mad at me. I'm just saying what you said. There's not enough, I think, that happens in the game. I must have missed it. Yeah, I don't think there's enough details of what you're asking about that happened in Rebirth, so I don't think I can really spoil anything for you that hasn't happened yet, I guess.
Zephyr, if it helps, I get the Aerith date, if you need a reference.
No, he wants to experience it himself. Okay, so we gotta do It definitely leaves part 3 open for a lot of potential, I wouldn't say changes, but expansion. Like, so far, aside from, like, the existence of multiple dimensions, within itself, it's not technically a change, it's just an addition. They've stayed true to the original.
Alright. What do I need wood
That's
for?
it. I mean, okay, then fair enough. If that's what you're talking about, yeah, I'll let you go through that. But you're not gonna really. Never mind. You enjoy that part. But yeah, so I mean, we have to also remember that while Cloud, the only real change, like let's call it an actual change, from the original in Rebirth, is Zack remembering Cloud or Cloud remembering Zack at an earlier stage. Now, but let's also remember, or not forget, that he also is misremembering Zack. Because he's thinking he was the guy that just went off the, the waterfall, basically. Let's call it the waterfall, even though it was just like rapids, right?
River?
We know that's not true. We know that's not Zack. Like, we know that. Like, we as the fandom know that. At this stage. Cloud does not. Where is that stone cutter?
It's by the Joker box you put down the
Yeah,
deep slate.
got it.
I'm giving this house a loft in the attic.
Okay.
Just for something different.
You're more than welcome to give it a loft.
I'm not putting windows in this attic, so... I'm just getting sick and tired of doing the same attic.
Understandable.
You know how I am.
Understandable. So far, to me anyway, with my knowledge of FF7 being what it is, and take it for a grain of salt, but I do like to think I have at least some grasp of the story, whether it be OG or even the original, and then of course the expanded material such as books and Advent Children and unfortunately Crisis Core. I think that Remake and Rebirth have done a great job so far of not deviating, but in adding. Like these towns, like Costa del Sol did not have the right to be as good as it was of a town. Same with Junon, Calm, like all these places were just so good in Rebirth. Like even look at Nibelheim. Like sure, it's they did this whole little change of it wasn't like they rebuilt it, right? But they're not keeping that a secret really from them. They're aside from like an optional, which I remind you, it is optional in the original to even enter the Shinra building and then see like Genova Roth in the basement who throws a destruct materia at you, right? And you have a little dialogue about the reunion and going north, etc. That's optional dialogue. In the speedrun, we literally get to Nibelheim and just leave. So they made all the places in Rebirth so lively and so enjoyable to go through. What's up, Reno? How's it going, buddy?
No, I did enjoy that combat simulator inside the mansion.
Oh yeah, no, it was good. Are you gonna do a hard mode playthrough, Nick?
I am. I just don't want to do it back to back. My views didn't do too well.
Okay.
So, as much as I want to, I'm gonna try to do a 1 day a week thing with it. After I'm done Paper Mario.
Understandable. No, we never, yeah, Vincent's 100% optional character that's never talked about, you know?
And so is Yuffie.
Yuffie, correct, yeah, Yuffie is also 100% optional, but a lot easier to accidentally stumble upon. No, they never discuss him in the original. He's a completely optional character with no discussion about him in the original. There's a Nicolas Cage movie called Next. Yeah, like Yuffie is really easy to just stumble upon. Vincent, you literally have to do a whole fucking side quest to get him. That is not, you won't accidentally stumble upon Vincent.
Now to cut down all the trees I planted.
Yeah, no, the Professor Gas things, which are also optional, never discusses Vincent or Chaos. It's only the Ancients, weapons, Genova, and then, of course, the tape that shows Hojo come in there and kill Gas and kidnap Defalma and Aerith. Which I'm going to tell you right now, Zephyr, make sure you got some tissues ready when you go into the temple, okay? Just telling you. especially as an Eric fan. You should get some tissues ready to go. You know what? I gotta drag this out even further. So it's gonna be like 1, 2, 3. Jessica Biel? Okay, hold the phone. It's got a 6.2 out of 10 rating on IMDb. Sci-fi action thriller. I mean, Jessica Biel is like fucking hot, dude. Like, she is smoking. And there's a scene with her in bed naked. Oh, she's covered, but why haven't I seen this movie?
Maybe it'll be the next movie you watch.
I might, I don't know, I might have to take a look at it the next chance I get. You know what's a low-key a movie and then a TV series I've been getting into is The Transporter.
I love the movie trilogy.
Trilogy, there's...
Two. Sorry, there's only two. Never mind.
No, there's 4.
Oh. Okay.
You need to go watch the other movie.
Yeah.
What's after Minecraft? Well, I was thinking about continuing Rebirth hard mode, but I could do other stuff. We don't have a community night planned today. YOLO. That's what I figured. I was gonna get chapter 12 done, and then tomorrow. Why are more pillagers here? Go away! There's no villagers in this village yet!
There's bees.
Goodness gracious. But yeah, I wanted to get chapter 12 done, and then tomorrow, then that'll give me like the weekend to try to finish up, what is it? Chapters
Endgame?
13, 14, and then all the VR stuff.
Now, I have a question for hard mode.
What do you mean I can't do Rebirth hard mode on days that I can't do Rebirth hard mode? What are you scared about? Or question? What's your question?
Should I get myself to level 70 before I attempt hard mode?
No.
No? Okay.
I leveled up to 70 in hard mode. You get like 400% experience. You level up.
Okay.
Midgar Zormer is going to be the hard fight at first.
Ah.
But then everything else is you're gonna level up quick. At least I didn't. If you really want to, you could level up to 70 beforehand. Then I leave that up to you.
Yeah.
If you say Nick's gonna struggle with hard mode, then I would say at least get to 70 first. Alright,
Yeah,
Reno.
wait.
How would I holla if you're muting? Yes, Nick?
Wait. Sepha, you're already 48 to 50?
You weren't when you were at chapter 12?
I was at the end of 15?
You know what? Let me watch my chapter 12 YouTube video and I can tell you what level I
I'm gonna go look myself as well. I'm just gonna load my game.
was. Everything.
I did everything as well! Oh, I actually have to put the game in the system. Hold on.
Hold on. I'll be able to see better on this one. Actually, I'll be honest, I leveled at chapter 12. I was only level 44. So Zebra's done a lot more just random shit. I was level 44. At the start of well, I mean, I'm not gonna spoil for you, but it's like the part in 12 where you actually fight. There you go. Sleep. Yeah, I don't think I gained like 4 levels during 12, but you never know. Sleep, Nick. Yeah. Wait. Okay, so you have done the date then. No, you have. Wait, yes, because that happens after the date. So you have done the date then. Nick, where are you?
So,
God, sleep.
oh, sorry. You're not gonna believe what level I beat the game at.
Okay, what level did you? But that's what you said. Is that not what he said, Exit? Is that not what he said? I'm pretty sure that's what he said. Like, I'm not crazy, am I? No, now you're fucking with me. Now I know you're fucking with me. God damn it.
I was only level 49.
49, okay.
What level were you?
Okay, I don't know. At the end of the game, probably in the 50s.
No wonder why I struggle.
Alright, that looks a lot better.
Like, the only fight I had to redo a lot was only the last one.
Yeah, understandable.
So I didn't get like a lot of extra experience. And I started doing the chattery stuff because I was getting frustrated with some of them.
I mean, doing the Chadley VR missions, like, I did all that stuff, like, of every region before, leaving. So, you get a lot of experience for that.
Yeah, I stopped around Gongaga.
Gongaga. Me? Gongaga. Me? Gongaga.
I think that was the last area I got done.
Wow. Lazy.
Okay.
Where's our beacon? Like, can we move our beacon closer? Like, can you move that beacon to the center of town?
No, I have a question. What are you mining?
What am I mining? Stone.
Oh.
Lots of it.
Hold on. Let me please empty my inventory real quick before I lose something.
I don't remember when chapter 12 technically ends, Zebra, but you're not far off. Like, chapter 13 and 14 is essentially the temple. And you just got the keystone to go to the temple, so you're like at the end of chapter 12.
Yeah, he's at the end, basically.
And then, yeah, and then it's basically like you go finish off whatever you want to do, and then you enter the temple, and then you end the game at the temple. And that's chapters 13 and 14 in the temple. So yeah, you're almost there, buddy. You're almost done.
Took me about 5 hours?
No, he'll take like 10 hours, because he'll do a lot of exploring
No.
and shit.
Well, I meant like to go through like, the whole temple. But just one, that's just chapter 13, which is 5 hours.
Did you do the Gilgamesh side quest stuff yet? Because that
No.
will actually take quite a bit of time. Wait, you didn't do Gilgamesh?
I got up to the point where you had to fight all the double. I don't want to say any more than that.
Oh, yeah. You had some trouble, didn't you?
Yeah. Whoa.
No, you're not really low level for it. Skill
And-
issue.
no.
Skill
And
issue.
poor equipped.
That's your fault, okay? Let's
Hey.
be honest.
Hey, to be fair, if I just do some rearranging, I probably could do it easy peasy.
Well, then do some rearranging. What are you arguing here? What's your argument?
Time
Time.
and resources.
Resources.
Farm some trees for us now.
Do you have some sand? Did you see a sand chest anywhere?
Yeah, over here.
Oh, there we go. Just looking at me.
I'm like,
Did they
open.
fix it? Okay, good. That's good. That's good.
Oh yeah, I couldn't do that side quest all the way through at the time.
Yeah, they fixed it. The bug was that, like, I guess the G-Bike game, minigame was impossible to beat his score. For some bullshit. Which I find kind of hilarious, because I did it one first try.
No,
It was kind of wet.
you did it before the update happened though.
Yeah, yes, I did. Yes. Oh, so
Yeah, the
his score was unbeatable. It just never registered you beating it. Oh, that's silly. I'm glad that they fixed that.
Oh, that's another place where I struggle. Is doing the arena for him. I'm like, yep, I'm done doing side quest stuff for now. I'm just gonna go and beat the game.
Yeah, I just did a big block of side quest stuff, like, for a couple days.
Yeah, that's the only one I have left, is that one.
Well, to do one of the side quests ever, you're competing with the Shinra manager and a bunch of them in a lot of the mini games in Gold Saucer. And to beat the quest, you have to beat him in this, right? And so if the G-Bike wouldn't count the score, then you didn't technically beat him, so you couldn't beat the side quest that he was a part of. Then you couldn't get the platinum trophy, yada 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 yada. It's a giant pyramid that just crumbles from that one thing. Yeah, like a lot of people did it the first time they got there, so it was done before the update, unless you're like started late, like some of you guys did.
I was doing something. Where is it?
You were putting the beacon in a
Oh, yeah.
spot?
Yeah, let me go set that for you.
Thank you, sir.
More, cause up high.
What's the change one thing that's gonna leave you at 99.9? Alright, that looks much better. Oh, okay. You can speak, my friend. You can speak. Terminator 4? Which one's Terminator 4? Is that the one with Arnold coming back? Like Terminator Genesis or something it was, I think? I never watched it. Isn't the John Connor Chronicles a TV show? Oh, Salvation. Oh yeah, that's the one with the guy from Avatar, right? As the robot, and Christian Bale as John Connor in it. It's that one. Okay.
I think it's the right amount. Mining. Alright, where are you mining?
Well, I was mining around the beach, but I'm done now. We might not need it moved at this point, but we can store it for next usage, unless you need it for the big mountain thing you're building. Sleep.
Alright. Fine. So you know as well. This Soka box.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, we got a lot done though.
Not done yet. We still got
I know.
40 minutes.
I'm
Pretty
doing
fine.
more landscaping right now.
You want me to clear out so you can make the path?
No, because it's
Are you out of things to do?
At the moment, yeah.
Then you can decorate the interior of the other one.
Oh, can I say the loft?
Oh, very nice. Very cozy.
Let me double check that you've done all the buildings that exist. 1 second. Then, let's see. We got that one, this one, that one. Okay. You can either decorate the interior or you gotta do the high voltage giant concrete thing between the first house, which is a general store, and
this.
yeah, right. Yeah, that whole shebang there.
So I want the stone.
It's like cement or concrete or something.
How do you get concrete again? It's one thing I really never got myself. Alright, so I need gravel and sand. And then the color I want. So I need a gray dye somehow as well. Okay. Do me a favor. I'm just gonna dig straight down, just cover this hole.
Where are you going?
For gravel.
For gravel? There's gravel right here.
I'm gonna need a lot of gravel. Ooh.
Assess earrings? That's just... Now, I have a question. Does the assess earrings give you, like, the max level assess that lets you assess everyone, or is it just the single person assess? Max level? Okay. Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Ooh, this is cool. There's a dripstone cave biome below town. Oh, it's massive. Oh, Alva. You can stay there.
Okay, I gotta build like a well right here. What are these wooden blocks? Random. Alright, we gotta build a well right here.
Aha!
See, this sounds like a fence. Yeah, I mean, I have people with every character has an HP plus material. Yeah, HP up on every character is a must. And then I have strength up, speed up, luck up on Tifa, magic plus I think on Red, vitality up I think also on Tifa and Cloud, precision block, steadfast block on Red. See, what's going to be interesting is a lot of that materia is from the Chadley missions, and we're not going to get that in the speedrun. So the setups are going to be so different in the speedrun.
You might look like me.
No, I don't think it's going to get as unorganized as you, sir.
Hey, to be fair, I almost have every single material level up that I have.
Congratulations. Speedrunning hard mode, I don't think is going to be that appealing to watch and to do. Really? And how would you do that? Because the thing about speedruns that are typically, like, the way they go is everybody starts from, like, the same place, whereas stuff like New Game Plus and hard mode doesn't really have that. I'll probably do easy and normal. I don't think dynamic's going to be much of a category, but we'll definitely try it, you know? Like, we'll definitely start with the easy, just to get that done. And then we'll do normal, and then maybe see if dynamic is different, but it's probably going to be normal is the usual speedrun, most popular speedrun. I just noticed something that you're not gonna be happy with, Nick.
Do I want to hear this? Because right now, I don't want any more bad news.
And it's just, you're not quite done with the house.
But is there a new one?
No. If you look really carefully on the back left house, it's an L house. And it has a chimney right next to the other house that's on the platform. It won't be a big deal, but I just noticed it while I was putting the fencing around it.
Oh, so it just needs a chimney?
No, it needs an additional section of the house built and then the chimney. Anyway, and you come up here, I can show you.
Next time, I'll focus on this gravel for the concrete.
Alright.
Because I don't plan to make a return trip back down here. Well, if you're asking if I have soda, yes I have today. So this is day 0.
What are you talking about?
I was on my chat trying to convince me not to drink any iced teas or sodas ever.
Oh. I mean, I couldn't live without drinking some soda. I'll happily die having been a soda drinker. Yeah, I'm gonna probably do chapter 12 of Rebirth hard mode, and then depending on how long that takes, might do some DVD.
Oh, I have to say thank you for playing DBD so much. I've been leaving your stream open, and the game drops.
Oh, you're welcome, yeah. Dude, I keep forgetting to put that on my goddamn stream title. Not like it would get a lot of extra people, but it's always nice.
Hey, here's a reminder.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Wava.
Don't forget again. Bro, we get all kinds of characters when we play DVD. It's great.
Come on.
We'll put the finishing touches on this spot, and then we'll call it there. Since Nick's not up here, can't really do anything more after this.
You could make an outline for me running with this L.
Can't really, because I gotta leave it up to you to decide, since it is really close to your other building. Like, probably if you had to do it over again, you would have shifted the whole building over, which you might end up doing, so that I'm gonna leave entirely for you to decide.
Is there a command that can do that?
Is there a what?
A command to do that? I hate moving buildings.
I don't know. That you'd have to ask Exit for help on that one. Like, you're gonna kick yourself when you notice it. Like, do you see it? Do you have the picture up?
Not today, because I knew what I was building today. I guess I missed that detail last time.
Yeah, it's really hard to see, but when I was like working on like the well and the wall around it, I was like, oh, that house goes out this way more.
I need to move a house about 5 blocks over.
Like this house exit, ideally would need to be moved over this way a tad. You know what's low-key a terrifying movie, especially if you don't like spiders? It's Arachnophobia. Good movie, but definitely terrifying. You're putting what?
Can we have an upside? Can we have an upside down house calling, please?
No! What have an upside down house? Alright. Well, that's where we're gonna cut that short there. Let me get set up for Rebirth. And then Nick, you enjoy the rest of your evening, buddy. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna end stream now, or are you gonna keep going?
I think I'm gonna end stream for now because I need to plan stuff for next couple of days.
Understandable.
Which is not gonna be fun. Just some of the stuff I talked about yesterday.
Oh, okay.
That no.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll see you later, my friend. Take it easy.
Yep. I got decent amount of gravel for next time. Alright, folks, that's it for me. Hope it's a good one. I want to send it over to Connor64. He's gonna be playing, well, you just heard Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.